Never thought my childhood stamp collection would ever come in handy, but here we are. So it's my friend Emma's birthday this Saturday, and she had sent me this brand that is so cute, and I was like, this would be a perfect birthday gift. But then I looked at their prices, and I love their work, but I cannot afford it right now. And I was thinking, maybe I should try to make my own version of one of these earrings. So we're gonna attempt to make it today. I have some stamps. I printed out a bunch of collages I found on Pinterest, and they're really tiny. And then I bought some charms from Joann's. I bought these jewelry making huggies on Amazon for like $9. I'll link them, as well as the epoxy resin that I also bought on Amazon. You're also gonna need a pair of scissors, some double-sided tape, and some thick cardstock or some index cards. First, I'm gonna pick out my stamps and then some of the images I wanna cut out, and then I'm gonna like lay them out. Okay, I picked out some of the pictures I'm gonna cut out, so I'm just trimming these. First one is this little lemon, so cute. Brief interruption. My fire alarm keeps going off all day long. Okay, I finished cutting them all out, and then I picked out these 4 stamps. I've never resined anything in my life, so I'm gonna go watch a video on how to do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, next I'm just taking the stamps. I cut out little squares that align with the stamp from my index card, and then I'm just gonna use the double-sided tape and tape it to the stamp, just so that the stamp is more stable and it's not as flimsy. So like this. Now that I've taped some backings to all of the little charms, I'm gonna make my resin. Now that I have the resin set up, I'm gonna use a flat paintbrush to just paint over these. I'm gonna hold them down with a little needle. You could use a toothpick so that they don't move while I brush over them. Here's a better view of what I'm doing. Also, I'm doing this over parchment paper. Now that all of the charms are all resined, I'm gonna let them cure. It says it takes a day, so might have to come back for part 2 tomorrow. It's gonna be so cute.